Hello everyone, this is Namita Basnotra and this is my second video on area, and in this video I will be teaching you how to find area of polygons. We already know what is an area. Area is the total amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure. So remember it is the area inside the border, okay? In the first video I taught you how to find the area of some irregular figures. In this video, I'll teach you how to find the area of polygons such as square, and square is a regular polygon, and a rectangle which is also a polygon. So let's begin. So the area of a square is defined as the number of square units needed to fill a square, like we have already done. So let's say we have a square over here, which one side of the square is 2 centimeters. Since square has all equal sides, so that means all the sides are of 2 centimeters. So if we try to uh, distribute this or divide this into the small squares, I would see that I'll get 4 squares of 1 centimeter each. Yeah, so that means what will be the area? Definitely we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. So the area of this is 4 centimeters square. So one more thing I want to mention here is that you should know that a square has 2 dimensions, right? It has a length and a breadth. But in case of square, if we take one as length and one as breadth, we know that all sides of square are equal. So that's the reason we use the word side. So that means area. Yeah, that the concept of area includes 2 dimensions, the length and breadth of any plane figure or a shape. So now let me teach you an easier way to find the area of a square. So let's take a square over here, and let's say the side of the square over here is represented as word side. So the formula for area of the square will be side into side. That means we can also write it as side raised to the power 2 or side square. Fine. So another thing that you should know is that the measurement is done in square units, with the standard unit of the area being square meters or meter squares. Now, what does that mean? This means that let's say that if the side of the square is 6 centimeter, okay, so that means what will be the area of the square? The area of the square will be side into side, and that will be 6 into 6, which will be equal to 36 centimeter square. So you'll write it as 36, and then you can write it as square and then centimeter. So let me just write it for you. Square and then write centimeter. You can also write it in this way, where you will be writing centimeter raised to the power 2. Okay. So now let's learn how to find the area of a square with centimeters with sides 7 centimeters. So you will see that if we apply the formula, how easy it gets. So here we can see that the side of the square is 7 centimeters. So our right side of the square is equal to 7 centimeter. And then what will be the area? So let's write the formula of the area. Area of the square is side into side, and square centimeter are the units. So now we will write here 7 into 7, which will be, because side is 7 and square centimeter, and 7 to 7 is 49 square centimeters. So this is so easy. Let's learn how to find the area of a rectangle. Now the first one thing I want you to understand, that the formula that you're going to look at are all developed from the understanding that you are counting the number of square units inside the polygon. So let's look at the rectangle now. So to find the area of the rectangle, let's count the number of square units inside the given rectangle. So when I divide this rectangle into squares, I find that we have 5. How many squares do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 squares here. So area will be 15 square centimeter. But you can count the squares individually, but it is much easier to multiply 3 times 5 to find the number more quickly. And this is how the formula of the rectangle is developed. So it will be simply, if we take this as length and we take this as breadth, then the formula will be length into breadth. So what is the formula of area of a rectangle? So area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Now, in some questions, you would see that instead of breadth, it is written width. So remember that there can be questions where instead of length into breadth, it is mentioned height into width. But can you see a rectangle here? So it is just the same rectangle, but it is just standing upright. So let's solve a question using the formula. So the question is, find the area of a rectangle with side 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So now you look at it, 5 centimeter is longer and 3 centimeter is shorter. So what will I do? I'll take one side as length and the other side as breadth. So the length now here is 5 centimeter and the breadth is 3 centimeter. And what is the formula of area of rectangle? Yes, formula is length into breadth. So I'll write 5 into 3, which is equal to 15 square centimeter. See, gets very easy if you know the formula, then counting the squares and then finding what is the area. Now, another thing that I want that you should learn is that how you can find different formulas using the same formula that you have. Now, like we know the formula that area of the rectangle is length into breadth. So it is easy to make two other formulas with the same formula. That is, like if you want to know the formula of breadth, then that will be simple. It will be area upon length. And if you want to know the length, then it will be area upon breadth. So you see, you can solve these questions mentally. So like in this rectangle, let's say the area is 20 centimeter and the breadth is 4 centimeter and you have to find the length. So you know that you have to simply divide area by the breadth. So that is 20 divided by 4, which will be equal to 5 centimeter. So the answer here will be 5 centimeter. Okay, that will be, and that's so easy. Let me tell you a little bit more about what is length, what is width, and what is breadth in case of a square and a rectangle. So what is the difference between length, width, and breadth? Now imagine a square. In this case, the width, breadth, and the length are all equal and are pretty interchangeable, and they're synonyms of each other. Synonymous of each other. Why? Because all the sides of a square are equal. But now let's imagine a rectangle. Now typically the length is used to describe the longer side and the shorter side can be described as the breadth. Then where does that leave width? If someone uh, were to say the length and the width of rectangle, then of course the width then becomes a synonymous to the breadth. But there's one more thing that I wanted to know is that width is specifically used for measuring. So it is always used for measuring, but then the breadth can be used for measuring, like we are measuring the length here, and also for qualitative measurements such as the breadth of a knowledge. So now that we know what do we mean by the area and how to find an area of irregular polygons and also some regular polygons like square and rectangle. So in the next video, we will learn how to solve some questions and find the area of the given figures in taking some examples. Till then, this is Namita Basnotra. Bye-bye.